Welcome everyone! In the next few minutes, we will explain the advantages of modern cloud architecture. How can you use cloud technology to increase the speed of innovation, reduce costs, and control them in a predictable way? Underlined with practical examples from IoT and Infor Data Lake. Digital transformation has 5 different domains: customer, competition, data, value, and innovation. You need to focus on the needs of your customers and keep in mind your competitors. Your data is the backbone of your enterprise. How can you generate value out of it and speed up innovation? As it said, data is the new gold. During the project, you need to continuously focus on these priorities. If parts of it are missing, the digitalization project might struggle. Digital transformation has a huge IT involvement. The main technologies used are cloud computing, artificial intelligence and machine learning, Internet of Things, and big data. It's all about collecting data all over your enterprise, from existing software systems, external sources, machines, and sensors. Huge amounts of structured and unstructured data are collected and combined in the cloud to have maximum scalability and reliability. With artificial intelligence and machine learning, you can build valuable use cases out of it. Especially for industrial enterprises, a lot of use cases have been developed right now. Warranty optimization, demand forecasting and stocking, workplace safety, inventory optimization, vendor cost and quality optimization are just a few of them. Let's watch a short story. Hey, this is Paul. Paul is a brewer. He wants to know how many hectoliters he needs to produce from month to month because he needs to plan his resources, employees, and raw material. When you produce food or beverages, you don't need to work just in time, but you try to avoid long warehouse times. That's why Paul is keen on knowing how much beer is consumed in, let's say, 4 months. Good question, isn't it? There are a lot of factors to be considered. In summertime, he normally sells more beer than in wintertime, but only if it's a nice warm summer. If it's raining, people don't want to sit in a beer garden or at any public celebration. The best seasons are the ones with large events like soccer championships, public fairs, or when Oktoberfest takes place. And there are other long-term influences like alcohol-free movement, when people try to live healthier, or on the other hand, crafty beer is a huge trend. To cut a long story short, it's not that easy to predict sales. You might take an educated guess, as you anyway cannot predict exactly. So, how to help Paul? Artificial intelligence can do it. It works similar as an educated guess. You feed the computer with lots and lots of data from the past. Then, there's a model, that's something like a fancy calculation formula that tries to analyze that data and gather experience, and so have a better idea in the future by gathering more and more experience. A bit similar as a human being. The more experience you have, the more you are able to judge how much to produce. It's not 100% correct, it's not always accurate, but it helps a lot. And that's what it's all about. Computers can analyze a huge amount of data and learn to beat even a chess master by such mechanisms. As computers are smart and calculate rather quickly, you can incorporate more factors and data as a human being. It's like an experienced brewer with hundreds of years of experience. Most artificial intelligence projects start as a proof of concept. You start collecting various data sources, develop a model with standard technologies like Jupyter or R, and try to get insights of it. On the first side, it looks not bad, so you try to implement it in your enterprise. But when integrating the AI solution enterprise-wide, most companies struggle. You have a piece of property software that works for itself, but hardly can be integrated in the whole enterprise. There is no end-to-end view of the business, no common framework for various use cases that can be replicated, and no enterprise-grade security mechanisms. Nowadays, there are of course many AI tools to tackle all needs. So, to get your proof of concept enterprise ready, you might need various different tools from different vendors. All tools have their reasons for being, but you won't be keen on integrating a handful of tools with each other. Various applications, various vendors, and various technologies. You need a lot of specialists for each one of them. And keeping them integrated with each other will cost a fortune on a long-term view. For that reasons, most companies don't get beyond the prototypes and cannot leverage the full value of AI solutions. The working prototype delivers valuable insights on your data, not bad for step 1. When you can put some reports or basic apps above it, you might be able to use it in some limited use cases of your daily business, even better. But you will only leverage the full value if you can manage to integrate it into your enterprise. The full benefit is realized when you have an enterprise-wide aggregate view of the data, a scalable and reliable application on a robust platform that is secure and integrates your whole enterprise. With Infor Platform, you are in the position to deploy AI solutions all along your enterprise. Of course, you need to take the basic steps to develop your model. But when you develop the AI solution, the Infor Platform helps you to put it in enterprise-wide production. It keeps, maintains, and optimizes the model and makes it available throughout the whole enterprise, fully integrated into your architecture and environment. In a modern enterprise AI platform, developing the algorithm is only about 5% of the work. Infor helps you to take care about all the rest. Don't implement dozens of tools. Focus on the core, the model of artificial intelligence. The rest is pretty much enterprise-ready out of the box. With the Infor architecture, you don't have to build up complex hardware and software infrastructure. Only consume the Infor services that are already set up and in place. You can decouple your on-premise ERP system and enrich it with modern cloud services. The Infor OS platform delivers a simple and intuitive user interface to leverage modern technologies, without having to write endless lines of code. You can use pre-built AI algorithms and models instead of inventing the wheel again and again. If you want to learn more about artificial intelligence and machine learning, our team is glad to help your business. Thank you for watching.